Eri. Today, I'd like to share a fascinating scientific study with you. The topic is, how do women actually make vaginal penetration feel more pleasurable? This isn't based on expert opinions or assumptions. Instead, it's based on a large-scale study of more than 4,000 women asking what they actually do during sex to make penetration feel better. Today, I'll walk you through the four techniques identified in the study. First, let's briefly look at the research itself. The study surveyed approximately 40,300 women between the ages of 18 and 93. Researchers asked a participant whether they used any techniques to make vaginal penetration more pleasurable. After analyzing the responses, they found four common patterns. Let's go through them one by one. The first technique is called angling. Angling. This simply means changing the angle of your pelvis. I'm choosing words. For example, placing a pillow under your hips, tilting your pelvis, changing the positions of your legs, or adjusting your posture. Small changes in body position can change where stimulation occurs. Every woman's anatomy is very unique. The shape of the vagina, the position of the uterus, and areas of sensitivity all vary from person to person. So instead of assuming there's one correct position, even slight adjustments can make a significant difference. So, uh, second point is called rocking in the study. This was probably the most interesting finding for me. Many people imagine sex as repetitive thrusting in and out. However, many women in the study preferred a different movement. Instead of deep thrusting, they described enjoying rocking motions where the pelvises stay close together and the pubic bone or clitoral area maintains continuous contact. In other words, rather than moving in and out, it's about staying connected and gently rocking together. This can provide more consistent stimulation to the clitoris, which may explain why many women find it more pleasurable. Although this idea is becoming more widely known internationally, it's still relatively unfamiliar in Japan. The third technique is called shallowing. This focused on simulating the entrance of the vagina rather than deep penetration. Many people believe that deeper penetration automatically feels better, but that's not necessarily true. The entrance of the vagina contains many sensitive nerve endings. For some women, gentle stimulation near the opening feels much more pleasurable than deep penetration. This study reminds us that deeper isn't always better. The final technique is called pairing. This means combining vaginal penetration with clitoral stimulation. That stimulation may come from your own hand, your partner, or even a vibrator or other intimate device. The study found that many women reported greater pleasure when clitoral stimulation was combined with penetration. This finding is also consistent with previous research in sexual science, which has repeatedly shown that the clitoris plays a central role in female orgasm for many women. The most important message from this study is not that these four techniques are the correct way to have sex. Every woman's body is very, 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 very different. That feels good. No, no, no. What feels good for one person may not feel good for another. However, this large study shows that many women naturally improve their experience by changing angles, rocking instead of thrusting, enjoying shallow stimulation, and combine penetration with clitoral stimulation. The takeaway is simple. Rather than focusing yourself to fit one idea of what sex is supposed to look like, it's much more valuable to explore what actually feels good for your body. I also think this study provides a great opportunity for couples to start conversations. Instead of guessing what your partner likes, you can say, I came across an interesting study like that and began exploring together. So, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.